All right. I think I got it. Let me put my headphones on.
Going on, Sean? This damn glare that I have.
Christ. The sun's right behind you. You look like Jesus Christ.
I know I'm trying to turn over here so I can kind of get away from it. You recording already?
Yeah. I think for some reason my screen is taking up. Yeah, it's recording.
How's your day going? That's to say, everybody, it's another episode of Shit Talking. I'm on the road, and Sean is home.
I'm a homo. I'm a homo. Home. I got nothing.
Yeah, like you said.
I can't even talk.
Let me just do the introduction, Sean. I wasn't
Yeah, you
finished.
do that. Yeah, yeah.
So, yes, everybody. So we're just here for another episode. We're doing one back to back. That's the first. So we're just here. You know, I just had to go make a run, but I still wanted to get online and talk about today. Crazy day that I had today compared to Sean what he had yesterday, which was funny. But yeah. So I had to spill out some beans. But anyway, Sean, how you doing?
I'm doing a lot better today. You know, the voice is all fucked up, but that's okay. It's not like I did
I guess it's from that throwing up, right? It's from like all that dick sucking or playing with the bananas or something. What was it? Oh, eating gummy bears. My fault. That's what it was. What is that?
What do you mean? Was it? It's gummy bears.
You went and bought some more? You fucking idiot!
This is the same fucking bag. I bought fucking like 4 pounds of it from Sam's Club yesterday. 4 pounds.
And you ate like how many pounds did you eat?
I don't know. Whatever is equivalent to the size of my hand times 2. My jaw even hurt. My jaw even hurt because of that particular brand of gummy bears.
Yeah, those are kind of tough. Those are a little tough.
That's for sure.
They're okay, but like you have to suck on them for a while to soften up. But you don't have time to suck on them.
Speaking of dicks, but no, I was like just feeding him in my mouth. I was like, I needed to like work out my jaw because it was.
Well, you got a date or something?
Well, I went in there. I went in there and I saw the Lifesaver versions, and I love the Lifesaver versions. But I also like the Mike and Ike versions. And I know that I'm saying this, and I don't eat candy. And I do. I just don't eat it. I don't drink pop. I don't eat sweets. I just don't. But there are occasions when I feel compelled, and then, well, you see the results. But my friend, my friend, he said that I just sent him like the time frame that he could watch it from, because I told him that I was puking, and I was like, just start at this time. He's like, okay. And then he wanted watching the whole thing because he wanted to see the build up to it. And he said that him and his girlfriend couldn't stop laughing, and that your face was priceless with me puking. There's somebody behind you, dude. There's somebody fucking behind you.
That's a car?
Oh.
A lot of traffic.
Anyways, so it's positive feedback and stuff like that, but still no comments. Need to get some fucking comments out there, people. Fucking put some fucking comments on here. We suck. Yeah, we know it. Yeah, we show it.
You do.
No, you're the one that sucks. You're the one that sucks the gummy bears until you can suck them, get them down your throat.
Well, I'm not the one throwing up. Like
how you do it? Yeah. Wait. Is that how you do it? Is it like with dicks too? You like suck them until you can get them down your throat. You're like just doing the tip.
The show is not about you fantasizing about cock and stuff. All right. So
welcome to Fantasy Cock Island.
For someone that looked like shit yesterday.
The dildo boss. The dildo boss. And then there's anyways, yeah, it's a fantasy island. Like, nobody knows Fantasy Island.
$6.99 for sure.
I love dicks. I really do. I mean, I enjoy mine very much. So why shouldn't I enjoy dicks?
No, you guys are best friends.
It's always with me. I have a handle on the situation. Yes, totally. It never talks back. Sometimes I'm blinded by him, but that's fine. It's fine.
And then if you get upset, you beat it like you stole something.
Hey, real quick. So why did you get? Did you just like get your license plate sticker today because you were doing all the other shit? Because isn't it like the end of
Well,
November?
it was a
Isn't?
lot of reasons I had to go today because my driver license expires next month because of I'm getting older, so it expires. So I had to get that renewed, and plus I needed to get I've been meaning to go take this driving test for my job so I could get paid more by having a Class C license. So I had to take a test. Plus, I had been needing to get this plate sticker, but for a while too. So I'd like, let me go do this. And then I went with one of my coworkers, and he just had to go do the test. But he was like, oh, let's go at 10 o'clock. And then I'm like, I don't know, man, that's too late. Because I don't want to be there for hours waiting in line. Because we went to the one in Melrose Park. And
Rose Park.
yeah,
Don't
because
they
we
have
figured
horse
it'd be like
racing out
shorter
there?
line. Huh?
I said, don't they have like horse racing out there? Isn't that where the horse
No,
racings
I
are?
think that place closed down.
Oh, I was gonna say because you'd love that.
Yeah, I know. I think Amazon bought that lot actually, and they're gonna build an Amazon facility there. So anyways, when I was there, well, when I was talking to, he did a test last week, and he's like, "You better bring a chair because you're gonna be there for a while." And he's like, "Don't even bother going." He's like, "Go open." So went around. We got there exactly at 7:30. That's what they opened. There was a long ass line from maybe from 3 stores. That's because the building's at the end of the it's in a mall. So the building is like right at the end of the mall, and there were like 3 other stores right next to it. So we were like maybe
Hey,
5 stores
hey, can you
from the.
lie? Can you lie a little bit to make this story more interesting?
No, I'm not. I'm not lying because I don't know how many
No, I
people there
know,
were
but
lying. Like I know, but I'm just saying like there were like had to been like when I got there, I must have been like the 60th person or so in line, or
69th
I would
person?
say
The
60.
69th
Maybe it
person?
was 60. You prick.
69.
And it was somewhat moving, but then, like I said, I got there 7:30. Then once we got a little bit closer, they were calling out tickets. But then my friend, he went to go because I guess if you're taking a test, you just have to go to a different line for taking tests. So he went. He left like I think around it was probably around 10ish that he finished taking his test. So he's like, you should have taken your test first. Like, yeah, but if I take my test first, I still got it. The guy was like, oh, I'll just do this. So, anyways, finally, when I get closer to like next in line to get in the building, this guy, I'm trying to drive here and talk, Sean. Quit fucking around. So, anyways, I had to go pee so bad, and I'm like, fuck. But then I saw one guy walking, like, oh, can I use the bathroom? Like, oh yeah. They're like, okay, cool. They don't mind people using the bathroom because some places they probably don't want you using the bathroom or whatever. So I asked the lady, can I use the bathroom? Because I was like already next line to get in the building. She's like, yeah, go ahead. So I go drain the whistle or whatever. And I come back, and the one guy that was working, he's like, oh, you went to the bathroom? Oh, you got to go back, go to the line. I'm like, fuck you. I went to go use the bathroom. Like, well, you got to go back to the line. Like, I'm not going to the back of no damn line. I'm like, fuck that. The lady, if she would have told me that, I would have said something different. But she didn't say shit then after that. He was like, oh, just go right here. Like, yeah, I thought so, I'm thinking, you old fucking prick. I'm like, the fuck you would tell me? Like, you see me go to the bathroom and you didn't say shit, but you wait till I come back and try to tell me I have to go back in the line. So I lost like 2 spots, which was like, whatever. Then I guess, I did all that. So I didn't get out of there till close to 12. But man, I was so nervous. Not like nervous, but like I was studying this test because I had the cheat sheet and everything.
Yeah, for
Because
the
it's like you have
license.
to get like 12 questions out of 15, and you get 3 tries of taking this test. So I passed it on the first try, which was good. And so I ended up getting my license, and I did register to vote. You know what? Fuck it, let me do this. I never voted before, so I registered to vote and got my plate sticker. And I didn't get out to like 12:05. I was like, motherfucker.
So when is the deadline? When is the deadline for getting a city sticker? For a plate sticker, I'm sorry, not city sticker, but a plate
I
sticker.
think it would be either next month or so.
Yeah,
Probably, I don't know. I'm thinking either November,
right.
October. I have
End
to
of
go online and
November.
check, but I know they were back, something like that.
They should just
Because I
just
know
pull.
it was like that for the plate. What you say?
I was gonna say they should just fucking postpone it until the next one and just have everybody pay double, instead of fucking wasting their time in line.
Pay
But
double. I
like
ain't
for
paying
me,
fucking double. You pay
well, no,
fucking
no, no,
double.
no, no. Meaning whenever your license is up again, like mine is up in March, or my plates are up in March, so it's already
I don't know.
September.
I guess they rather make the money because they're making all this money with people waiting in line anyways. They're just not letting everyone in. But and it was a smaller facility compared to the one in Elston, so I thought it'd be a lot much bigger. But I'm like, eh. So I think I would have been waiting that long compared to the other place. Because at least the other place they have like chairs, you can at least sit down. Like at least like the Elston one has like at least 50 to 80 chairs you can sit down on. This one didn't hardly had any chairs where you could sit. Honestly, if you're inside the building.
Well, I don't think they want that. I mean,
Well, I know,
it's
but you
bad
can still
enough
like
that
even if they had chairs, you could still sit on like a distance from away from people. They'll like block off some chairs or something like that, like they do in the movie theater or some shit or whatever.
Oh, well, yeah.
There you go again. You just want a part two, don't you? Yeah, fucking retard.
Mm.
Look at this guy. You didn't
Like,
learn. You did not learn. Well, just to let you know, everybody, he's gonna have another
no.
accident. Maybe my
So
shit on and stuff, and little gummies coming out.
I did a little test to see if they all taste
Chew
different.
on them. Maybe it's because you didn't chew the whole thing. That's the reason why you threw up, because they were all clogged up and
Yeah,
stuff.
it gagged
They
me.
probably clogged up like little,
I was like sucking
So
on
slow the
a.
fuck down when you're eating them.
I was sucking on a gummy bear dick that made me gag and throw up. That's what it was. It was like on a gummy bear dick. What can I say? Anyways,
Everybody can assume that you're fantasize about dicks a lot. So just to let you know, that's what you are.
good because I fantasize about a dick. I am a dick. Is that how it works? Because you are what you eat. Because you look like a hairy dick.
Thank you. I guess.
Give me a minute. Just can you give me a minute? Give me a minute. I gotta be right back.
Yeah, it's just you're so close to the damn
Yeah,
microphone.
where are you? Where are you?
I'm over by. Trying to think of the name, but
Sorry, I forgot to turn off the noise canceling on my headphones. That's why I was so close. I'm like, holy shit, this sounds good right here. All right.
I don't know. I'm over by Milwaukee and Fullerton, around that area.
Milwaukee and Fullerton.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, this has been great. So,
yeah, that's what my adventure was today. After that, I just like went to. I went straight back home actually, and just like let me take a nap because I had to get up so damn early and everything. So I've just been chilling.
I don't like the podcasts when we're over the phone because there's too much of a lag. There's got to be a way that you can configure Zoom on your phone so that it record at 30 frames per second or at least 25 frames per second.
You know what? I don't work at Micro Center, so I can't figure this out anymore.
So, like when you see me, it's fluid motion for the most part.
Well, I know that because it was doing that yesterday when
right.
you were.
Because I was on my phone.
I guess it's more with the Wi-Fi than anything, Sean.
No, it's because I'm on my phone. But every time we're together, like when you're not on your phone and we're
I know
totally,
I'm the same.
fluid.
But whenever you're on your phone, that's when there's the issue with the Wi-Fi. It's not responding fast enough.
All right, so let's test a theory. Next time we do a podcast with just our phones and see if it comes out as choppy as it is right now.
Remember, we tried doing that and then.
No. That was no. We did do it the same way that we're doing it right now. I just did it wrong.
No, you know what happened is that you're not listening. Remember when we did it last time? I should have been the host because I could have saved it on my laptop, but you were the one who was hosting it, so you couldn't save it onto your phone. So it's best to do it on the laptop or desktop to be able to host it, and it'll download and save onto the computer. On the phone, it wouldn't do that. So that's why I didn't save onto your phone that day.
So,
but we could try. We could try for like a few minutes to see if it does happen, but I doubt it will because I think it will do that only. But anyways, let's just. Okay. Did you hear the good news? Let's get to Marvel news. Marvel news. That's a new thing I'm starting.
Marvel news.
Marvel news.
Where they have like things flying at the screen.
Yes. So I found out that
you hold on. Hold on.
God, this guy drags. You know, this is so unprofessional. Really unprofessional. I'm not paying you to be unprofessional. $10 is not gonna cut it. Oh, you can hear me?
All right. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay, you ready? Ready?
Okay.
Do you know can you sing? Can you hum the Marvel fanfare? You know, wherever they do it. Can you do that?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with my fucking mouth.
No. I'm doing that part.
I'm not doing that with my fucking mouth.
No. I'm doing the. Now then, you have to do the whatever the fanfare is because I'm gonna go like this.
I don't. I'm not doing that. I don't know how it goes. So. You're.
wait. Shit! I lost him. Here we go.
All right, so that took like 2 minutes to do an introduction of a damn news that's going to take 30 seconds.
I had to get that too, so shut your fucking face.
Oh my God, that shitty ass beer again. So anyways.
I got like 80 of them still left, by the way.
Oh my God, can I fucking talk?
Sorry, I forgot about Captain America.
Guy. How many beers have you had already?
Can I be creative? Like seriously, why is it when I'm creative, people say,
"Oh, you're"? I thought you were done doing your little fanfare thing that I was getting ready to speak, but then it takes forever for you to let me speak.
Go ahead.
Are you done? Okay.
Yeah.
This is taking too damn long. You're gonna make me forget what I was gonna talk about. But anyways, I don't know these actors' name or this actress' name, but they finally cast.
She-Hulk.
Fucking asshole! You know what the fuck I was gonna say? Shut the fuck up, Sean. Yes, they cast someone for She-Hulk. Yeah, but I heard she was on a TV show. I kind of recognize it, and I saw someone do a picture of her looking green and stuff. Kind of looked interesting. Looked pretty cool. So, but they take it forever. But I figure it's gonna take them time to cast everybody to do like Moon Knight and what was the other TV show they were supposed to be doing?
Didn't they already do that?
They haven't cast anyone for Moon Knight yet. This is the first time they cast anyone. Oh yeah, and Miss Marvel.
Thinking about the other show, but
whatever. Marvel, right?
I think they're recasting. They want to get rid of Brie Larson, even though I like her.
No, they're not recasting Brie Larson. They're not doing any of that. They're not going to recast it. Just because some fans are like don't like her because of her facial expressions or whatever. Marvel's not going to listen to that. If the movie made like over $1 billion, why would they listen to a few thousand people that didn't care of her, of her acting or whatever complaints? I don't think Marvel.
You're saying that maybe it was intentional? They told her to act like that?
I just don't care. It's just she's an actress, so she knows what she's doing. I think she won an Academy Award, if I'm not mistaken, or got nominated. So she's a good actress.
The room was good.
So they're not going to go through the whole strength of trying to recast somebody just because a few thousand people didn't like her. When the movie that she did already made so much for them, especially being a female lead superhero, made more than Wonder Woman actually. But
people have a lot of power. Come on, just look at.
I know, but
Snyder Cut is the perfect example.
But why would you listen to what? Not the fans have a lot of power, but that's not that situation is not going to change anything. So that's not a discussion that they're talking about anyways. But like I was saying, anyways, you're jumping off to what I'm talking about. Like on these TV shows that they got on Disney Plus, supposed to be coming. Like, no, it's not called Miss Marvel. What is it called? Is it Miss Marvel?
WandaVision.
Huh?
No, I know there's WandaVision and shit like that,
No,
and the
but I
Winter
know, but
Soldier and
there's another
Falcon and Winter
character
Soldier.
from that has the same powers as Wanda. I mean, it's not Wanda, as Miss Marvel. I think it's Miss Marvel. She's like Indian or something like that, or but I don't know. But anyways, there's supposed to be a TV show for that character, and Moon Knight, and She-Hulk. So She-Hulk out of the three finally cast somebody for the show already.
When they finally bring the X-Men into the Marvel Universe, I want Rogue to steal Mrs. Marvel's powers and kill her. I want her to be the biggest next to Iron Man. I want her to be the second biggest action hero to die because of another hero's actions. And Rogue stealing her powers and becoming who she becomes would be fucking awesome.
Well, that's not gonna happen. So
how do you know? They're bringing the X-Men into the Marvel universe. That's going to happen.
Yeah, well, we won't know for a few years what the story's going to be about. On what, like, look how long it took us to find out the storyline on who's going to die, who's going to survive, and all this stuff. That took like 12 years or 11 years to finding out the whole situation. So with this coming out, that could be like another 5 years or something, or who knows when. Especially with the pandemic going on, where they're already talking about delaying.
Did you call it a pandemic, like Penn and Teller?
Pandemic.
Pandemic.
Pandemic. The further I get away, my language changes. Okay.
Buddha.
So what's that? So with that other movie, Black Widow, it might get delayed again. It might get pushed to Christmas probably.
Well, didn't they hire a new chick to play Black Widow? They hired a new. I was reading.
You don't pay attention.
No, seriously. There's a girl that they just were hired because Scarlett Johansson was commenting about the new girl that's going to be playing Black Widow.
No, I guess you have to see the movie. We haven't seen the movie yet because I know that in the movie she has a sister in the movie, so maybe her sister in the movie is going to be part of the Young Avengers or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't like to assume what's going on in any of these movies until I actually hear from Marvel themselves, because all these fans, they're coming up with their own ideas of what's going to happen, like yourself, on what they want to happen in the movie. I didn't say shit like that. I get facts.
Of course.
You get misinformation. I get facts. I get my facts.
You just get fat. We both get fat. That's where we're the fat guys. I get facts. Just the fat guy. Just the fat guys.
No, I got muscles, motherfucker. I got muscles. All right. That's facts. That one is strong because that's that one is strongest because that's the hang you jerk off with.
All right. Fine. You shit. Oh yeah.
That one's all flat. That's all flat.
Actually,
right
this is it. It does that really well, and this one just goes click, 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 click.
You really need to work on your jokes, man. There's so much.
No, it's not a joke, man. It's truth, man. You saying that the truth is a joke, bitch?
Man, I just farted in my car and it smells.
You're like a Dutch oven. You got a Dutch oven going on in there. Keep your windows closed. Just take it all in, man. Get used to it. It's good for you. It's good for you. Farting is good for you.
I ain't getting used to nothing.
I'm not gonna kiss your ass if you just farted. You know what? You fart in somebody's face and they get like, what's that eye thing that you can get? Not conjunctivitis, but what is it?
I got the police.
Pink eye. You get pink eye from fucking farts and shit like that in your eyes. I think I learned that from I Love You Man, or was it Knocked Up, or was it where they all shared the same pillow, or somebody farted into a pillow and then they took the pillow and rubbed it onto each other's face, like they're whatever, and then all of them came down with pink eye.
I heard that if you have a cat and if your cat, like, say, sleeps on your pillow or something and your face is on it, you might get pink eye.
You could do that too. I've had cat scratch fever. I had a cat dig into my fucking wrist with his claw. He just went, ah, and he just, ah. And then it was nuts for like 3 days. I could hear it pulsating.
Very
That's how
interesting,
bad it
Sean.
was.
Very interesting.
And yeah, but I didn't scratch it, so I don't know why they call it cat scratch fever. The song Cat Scratch Fever. Anyway, so hey, I told you I remember the name of the rapper, Busta Rhymes, man. It took me forever to try to figure out what that rapper, Busta Rhymes.
Well, hosted a TV show on MTV.
No. That was part of Midwest Choppers that I was trying to remember. And I
That's
thought
what
it
we're
was I
talking
thought
about.
he was. I thought he was the host of that show, but that's Exhibit. But no, Busta Rhymes, man.
Yeah, I told you that.
See, but I know that, but that's how he sounds. Maybe that didn't come across very well with the earbuds yesterday that I was using. I don't know. Would you fuck yourself, man? Why you be so mean? Anyways, I'm glad to be home, man. I'm really glad to be back
That's
in my own
good.
environment.
Glad you made it home safe.
Even though I had an interesting time out there, and while I didn't sleep at all, I think I probably in 3 days probably had about 5 hours sleep, if that. And I was excited.
Fucking car.
No. I was just excited to be able to do stuff, which is the antithesis of what my life is right now. Like I don't do shit. I go to work, I come home. I go to work, I come home. But out there, I was out there. I spent like 6 hours in front of that bonfire just staring at it. It was amazing. Staring at the sky. Apparently, when there's no clouds in the sky, you can see the Milky Way, even though there's a lot of no, I'm serious. Apparently,
I know. That's what I was asking you yesterday. Can you see the stars at night? Because
well, I could see a
I've been
lot
in
of
Wisconsin at times. I noticed that at night you can see the the stars much closer than out here in the city.
They're not closer. They stay the same distance away, dude.
I know, but you can see it much better, asshole. You know what I mean? I swear to God.
The stars just come closer for you. They're like, hey, Hector can see us tonight. Let's get close. We want to get close and just shine on him. We want to shine on him.
Why is it that you're talking like that?
I don't know, but my voice seems to be getting better the more I used it, though.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Let's just shine on him.
Yeah, there you go again.
Yeah, no, it's but I could see them the night before, not last night. There was some clouds, but no, the night before was.
See, but I think if you're gonna be on vacation, you can sleep until whatever time you want. You still have the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
No,
so I don't know why is it that you feel like you didn't get that much sleep.
No.
I was like, I'm on vacation. I wake up whenever the fuck I want, not unless if I had something planned to do something.
Okay, so the first.
But I'll sleep until whatever. If I have to wait 9 or 10 o'clock and then do whatever else I have to do, that day.
The first night that I was there, we were doing the bonfire. I was outside talking with people, and then the guy that's like, he's a vagabond. He's a young guy that's sleeping with them. He just went inside, and when he closed the door, he locked the door. And they don't. Their doors are old, so it's like once you close the door, it automatically locks. So I was stuck outside, and that's fine because I learned a valuable lesson by doing that. And then the next day, I didn't have any. Just let me talk. So and the next day. I took a nap and I was by myself, so I didn't have any issues. And then somebody came home and he was really annoying. But and then the next night, I basically just fucking sat in front of that fire all night. And about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I decided to come inside. Everybody was asleep. I went to sleep. I slept for 3 hours because I wanted to see my uncle before he left for his motorcycle gathering up in Tomahawk. And I was up. So I didn't really sleep, and we went out, we partied. It was great. I had so much time with my uncle, and then came back, and then sat in front of the fire again. Uh-oh, you're gone. Oh, and he's back. And then the next day, I wanted to just get some sleep. I just needed some sleep, and I'm not going to get any details, but an individual in the household that I was staying in, it was extremely rude, playing his Call of Duty or whatever his game and yelling, screaming it. I told you this last night. Maybe you couldn't hear it. Maybe you couldn't hear it, but I could because, it's a 100-year-old house and there's there's no insulation. and he's yelling and he's telling people to kill, 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 go get him. And he's no good to me if he's dead, and I'm useless, and blah blah blah. And he's like, ha, 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 ha. And like, I'm just like, dude, stop. And then he went into the old Canada thing. As soon as he went into the old Canada thing, I was like,
This is a
fuck
family
this.
member?
What?
This is a family member?
I'm not going to talk about this. Anyways, a
Oh, yeah.
particular individual. Yes, I know.
Okay,
Sometimes I say more
understand
when
what
I
you're
don't.
saying, Sean.
Anyways, the point was I was lying there
Yeah, I see what
with
you
him singing and fucking being completely inconsiderate and yelling and all this stuff. And I'm just like, fuck this. Well, I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm not going to be able to fucking sleep. So I packed up everything, put everything in my fucking bags. I walked out the door and I drove home. And it was actually a pretty easy drive, except for like when I got near Milwaukee, they had all the highways blocked off. So I had to get off the highway for like 5 miles. I don't know what was going on. Maybe they were filming a movie or something like that. I don't know. But for like 5 miles, there was a detour. And they were just blocking off all the
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna
entrances.
film a movie in your area. Trust me.
And that
Your
was
area is pretty
Milwaukee.
boring.
I
don't
said
think they're gonna film
Milwaukee, you
anything.
motherfucker. I said Milwaukee, you piece of
Like I
shit.
said, who wants to film anything in Milwaukee?
There's lots
Milwaukee,
of movies that are filmed in
Wisconsin's a
Milwaukee.
boring ass place.
Milwaukee is not
Ain't
a
shit
boring
there.
ass place, you piece of shit.
I've been to Milwaukee, so how you gonna tell me?
It's Milwaukee. Anyways, my point is that drive was detoured. So I got home about 1:45. I probably would have been home about 1:30 if it wasn't for all that detour. But it was an easy drive. I followed I followed a sheriff's officer from Taylor, Wisconsin, for nearly 120 miles of that ride. So I just stayed behind him. He was doing, way over the speed limit. I was surprised that he didn't pull over somebody because people were tailgating him. People were fucking tailgating the fucking sheriff's officer driving down the road. So I followed him for however many miles, and it just went pretty smooth. It was pretty good. I was really worried. I don't like driving at night, but
I feel you. I'm the same way. Yeah, like I understand. Like that's the thing. I don't like to stay over at friends or family's houses or anything at times. Not because
Word
I
up.
had I had
Word
an
up.
experience. Can I just finish my fucking sentence, Sean?
Sorry, I'm just agreeing with you.
Well, I know,
Mr.
but let me finish my
Breadface.
sentence. Let me finish what I'm saying. Like not often, because you're not. I'm mostly not accustomed to staying at people's house that I never stayed before because I don't know how they are sometimes. Staying. Like I stayed at one of my close friends when I went to Puerto Rico's house. In Puerto Rico at his house, and it's like it gets a little bit annoying. Like I was watching, like I had to sleep in a sofa in the living room, and he was just like acting like a parent, like watching me. Like and he has a big heavy door, bedroom door. So like you could hear him opening up his fucking door because it was so heavy. It seemed like he had one of those doors that was like in one of those old school like century prison doors or whatever. So that's like you can hear this creaking open.
You mean where they like shammed
So
like took the things sideways and they're like the bars that block the
it
door?
was like a heavy door for whatever reason. You could just hear him opening it up. So I was watching TV late at night, and that's where this guy came around the corner, like watching me to see if I was up or not because he heard the TV still on. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay. Then he goes back. And then I guess I must have knocked out, and then he must have came back later that night, and he got upset that I had left the TV on. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. And I think he told me the next day, you fucking left the TV on. You wasted my light bill. Like, your light bill's gonna be high after me leaving it on for a few hours. Like, shit. Yeah, here's $2 or less that it's gonna cost for being so high. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, why are you complaining? And then like the next night, he did the same thing. Like, I felt like I was being watched the whole time because he wanted to make sure that I didn't leave the TV on again the next night. And I was still watching TV, so like he would come like every other hour to check on me. I'm like, why don't you go to fucking sleep? And then the thing is, like, on his TV remote, he had a universal remote. It didn't have a timer, so at least, usually sometimes I'll put a timer because I like to sleep with the TV on at times, because it puts me to sleep. But I couldn't figure it out, or if he didn't have it on his remote, to put a timer on it, so at least it'll shut off when I'm passed out. It'll shut off after a few hours. His TV remote didn't have that. But when he came out like at 2, 3 in the morning, creeping out and looking around the corner, I just like, you're a fucking creep. Like, are you gonna fucking rape me or what the fuck are you gonna do? Because this like he looked so creepy doing that. I'm like, man,
That's
it
how he
was
was going to
funny,
get
but
his.
it was just so weird that he kept on doing that. I'm like, man, I don't like, you know what? I don't feel like I want to stay over here. That was like my last night staying there because I was gonna stay at the hotel the next day. But I was like, I'm not gonna stay here. You know, it's just like he was just acting like you know, I don't know,
You
so
were
annoying at the
imposing,
time.
like you were imposing. You were taking up
Yeah, like come on, man. Like
room in his home.
you seriously complain about the littlest things and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Just
passive aggressive and shit like that. Yeah.
so I like whatever. So I told myself never again I'll stay over at his house. If I ever go back to visit, is just I'll stay at a hotel, do whatever the fuck I want. So if I figure I stay at anybody's house, I'd rather stay at a hotel, you know, more than someone else's house. Unless it was a, you know, I don't know, but this I
See,
don't
I
have
at
to.
least you don't have to what?
No, so at least I don't have to bother them or anything.
Right. For me, it wasn't like that. It was like the opposite. Everybody was the proprietor of the home was very, very gracious. She let me do whatever I want or whatever, come and go, whatever I want. That wasn't the issue. It wasn't the issue. I I had my own room. I was sleeping in my little cousin's room. She went off to college just recently. So I had no issue with that. That was fine. I had my little air mattress. I slept when when I was able to lay down, I was comfortable. I had my own room. It was at the door, but and she was very gracious. It was great. It was great, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. I just couldn't deal with that particular element of the situation.
Well, now you
And
know next time.
and I was so tired. I had so little sleep that I was going through some sort of fucking craziness, like I needed to be committed or something like that. I couldn't take it. I sat there and listened to this guy fucking go on for hours and for an hour at least on his fucking video game, yelling and screaming and shit like that. I'm just like, dude, close your door. At least just close your door. Just fucking close your door. Wouldn't do that. I didn't
Oh
say
well, if he's
anything. It's
playing a
not my
video game,
place.
I would play like
What?
I would tell you to shut the fuck up, Sean, and let me play my video game.
Yeah, well, that's different. Okay. So, like, if I was there to see you, I would be hanging out with you. I wouldn't be in a separate room while you're playing fucking video games. Now, granted, I didn't go there to see this particular individual. He just happened to be a byproduct of the whole
Yeah, that's
thing.
interesting.
And that sounds bad. It sounds really bad, but I have no connection. Whoa, where did you go? You just disappeared. Now it's just my big fucking face on the screen. I guess we're done. Oh, something happened, and now you're back. There you
Okay, I was wondering what happened.
go. Would you just like blow some dude or something like that? Wipe your face, dude. You got some cream on you. Your beard is half white.
I don't have anything on me.
Yeah, because you cleaned it all. See, look at that. You're going at it right now. Anyway, so no, it wasn't even that. It's just I liked being alone out there. I like being able to just do what I need to do. I was I did some things and drove places and it was fine. And I got to see my grandmother. I haven't seen her since she was buried. Um, and that was nice, even
Yeah,
though it
so
was
that.
weird because there's like 100 Jews that had died in Wisconsin in that area, not Wisconsin, but Wausau. And then you've got everybody else, you know, um, fucking cemetery right across the street, which is like a fucking city of dead people, and then 100 Jews on the other side. It was just weird. And I didn't know where she was buried, so I had to like walk around, and eventually I found her and the Landsman's.
Oh,
Should
okay.
have said that, but it was very emotional. And then I, my host was very cordial. I enjoyed her company. I enjoyed the situation. I just was not happy with one particular huge element of it all. But I'm cool. I mean,
Okay.
after sleeping in my car the first night, I realized that I was not going to be able to do it again if I could not, make it all the way home.
Well, that's
I'm
a
like
habit that you've been doing
three
a lot
hours.
lately. So
I guess I just have a comfortable car. But the weekend did all, or the week did show me that I think
Seats.
I might be
Every
buying an
seat's the
RV.
same.
I think I might be buying an RV.
And live in it,
Yep. I'm gonna buy
and
some
then live,
land.
and then and park it in the Walmart lot.
Well, I mean, I could do that too, but no, I'm gonna buy some land. I learned a lot about this whole thing, but I can buy some land, several different places wherever I want to, and then build or park whatever I want on it instead of, I
You gonna be
want something
trailer
mobile.
trash?
No, it's not. It's not a trailer. It would be an RV. It would be a
I
mobile
know.
living establishment. I can go wherever I want, and I'm not committed to anything. And it just seemed really appealing to me. I've been thinking about this for several years, and then when I saw my friend and how he's living in his really amazing home, and he can just go whenever he wants. I got my car. I could just tow it, or I can buy a truck. It seems very advantageous, considering my situation right now. I
Well,
might want to do that.
so do you plan on going cross country with it or something, or?
Well, that would be the whole thing, and not just cross country. I mean, like I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere and live.
Well, I know that, but I figure the whole point of mostly of getting an RV is to go cross country with it. Visiting other states.
That would be ideal and be great because I would always have home with me. I wouldn't have to go back anywhere.
The
You
only time
know,
I would do that if I was like a rock star and touring to going city to city. But I don't think I'd be a big fan of going. Like I don't know. I don't mind. I'm not a big fan of road trips as much. I like to get to the place as soon as possible. So like I'd rather fly there than driving there at times. I guess because most of my jobs that I had done before, I get so bored of driving to these places. It just takes so long and sitting there so uncomfortable, sitting in the seat and everything. But of course, the RV, you can at least move around and stuff. That's the good thing about it. You could, stand
they're
up and.
huge. They can
Well,
be
I know, yeah,
huge. They're homes.
Well, I
Just
know, I understand that, Sean, but I'm the same. But still, it still takes time to get where you need to get to, anyways.
Well, think about it. What if you drove somewhere and once you got there, you were home? No matter where you drove to, you were home. You could stop driving and then go enjoy the life that you live. You can go back and watch TV, sit back in your couch,
I understand what
lay
you're
in your
saying.
bedroom,
But,
and you're home everywhere.
yeah, but see, then I have to clean up all that mess I made. Where I can stay at a hotel and they do that for me.
You know what? You like leave your apartment a mess the way it is?
No, but it's
No,
just
it's an
that
apartment
if
that's
I'm
mobile.
traveling, but I'm just saying that's the whole point of it. If I'm traveling and stuff, and then of course I'm gonna be making a mess of putting in my clothes or whatever the case is.
Jerking
That's
off
that's
everywhere.
different. You know, I don't know. I just see it differently. Of traveling going
See,
city to
that's
city.
just it. You look at it as traveling. I don't look at it as traveling. You saw it as that, but I didn't look at it like that. I just want
I know what you're saying,
someplace.
but I just see it differently. I just don't. I don't like
So
just being
don't do it.
confined and
Don't do it. And when
I
I
won't.
go,
I won't
and then and
fucking do
then
it,
and
Sean.
then when I get my RV, I'm not going to invite you in. Be like, just stay outside, you fucking
Like,
cocksucker.
Sean, are you home? I'll be knocking on the door. I know you're home, Sean. I hear you cooking some damn chili.
I'm gonna be like Martin Riggs and Lethal Weapon. You know what I mean? Where there's like the door's always open, there's sand everywhere, and I got beer open. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. But check
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
that's
I w- I'll never have to worry about
these streets are so
it,
fucked up.
like raising rents and shit like that, and it just seems really like it's good for me. Just seems
We gotta
good
find
for me.
water.
No, not really. No, I mean anywhere you happen to like. It's an
No, we
RV,
have to
dude.
find
There's a
water.
huge reservoir inside
You
these
gotta go
things.
to a certain place to get water.
I don't even need to get water. What do I need to get water
How you
for?
figure you're gonna get figure you get water? They don't. Where are you gonna get water when you run out of water?
I get gallons of water put in my refrigerator. That's not. I mean, and the toilets don't run the same way, and it's not even.
Your
I do my
shower runs out of
dishes.
water.
No, I mean any place that you get. Okay, so like that's the one thing I learned from my buddy is that when you go to these places and you buy the land there, when you buy the land, you have you've got a meter there
And
for your
no, I'm not talking about
electricity. You've
buying the
got
land. I'm
mortar.
talking about
No,
I'm
I know
talking about
that,
when
but
you're
that's
mobile, when you're
that's the same.
driving.
I know, but okay. So I don't think that you're understanding. You weren't listening. I said what I want to do is
Well,
buy some.
you're talking about land, and I'm not.
Yes, you buy the land,
I understand.
and then
See, you're talking about something different, Sean.
no,
You're
I'm
not
not.
listening to what I'm saying. I understand about your. All right, let me just explain this again. I understand what you're talking about when you're mobile. I mean, when you're at your land, that I know you will have your whatever your water. But I'm saying when you're traveling with your
Yes,
whatever camper or whatever
RV, recreational vehicle.
RV.
Yeah, yeah,
Say if you go to Missouri, you have to find a particular place in Missouri to be able to refill some,
yeah. No big
water
deal.
because
Yeah, then you just rent
you
a
don't want to go.
spot for that day. No big
Yeah,
deal.
I'm saying you have to find a place to do
That's not a
that.
big
That's the
deal. They're
thing.
everywhere. They're everywhere. And on top of that, the RVs have reservoirs. So even when they're mobile, you can still do dishes. You can still use the washroom. You can do all that stuff. There's still a supply of it in there. Um, it's just when you want to, stop and you want to camp for the night or whatever you want to call it, then you find a place that,
I think
and they're
it's
everywhere.
much
They're
easier to do
everywhere.
that if you're. I
What's that?
think it's much easier doing that when you're in the country driving those things. You
Well,
compare like if you do go to a city.
let me tell you something. When you're
I don't.
traveling,
You
do you
may know
travel
about it more.
without actually
I'm
making
just.
plans?
I understand. I'm not saying that. I'm just explaining. I don't own any of these things, but I'm
I
just
don't
figuring
either.
that's just. I don't, maybe you did more research than I did, Sean. But I'm
I
just
didn't
saying.
do I didn't do much research. I told you the friend that I was with, he told me about all this stuff and I learned so much about it and it made me want to do this. So it's not like I
Okay.
already know all the answers. I don't know all the answers. I
Then
just
don't
know
get
it.
upset. All right.
Dude, there's
I'm
somebody
giving
behind you.
you.
Dude, turn around, turn around, turn around,
I
turn
know
around.
who. I know who the fuck is a homeless guy, Sean. I know who it is. Yeah, like I can see who's around me. Calm down. He's begging.
Get some bacon
Well, he
strips.
makes it like he's in the
Dude,
backseat of my car or something.
do you think if you got some bacon strips, those ones that are for dogs, you think they would eat it if you offered it? You're like, yeah, I got some bacon for you, some bacon strips. And they're not paying attention and you give it to them. Do you think they'd realize they're dog food?
I don't think they're. I don't think they're. I don't think they're that stupid. The hell is wrong with this one?
I don't know. Why don't you back up? Say, hey, listen, you want to be a part of this podcast?
No, there's
Give us
someone
some
else
money.
out there begging. But oh my
Oh,
god, no! I hate when people decide to turn on the last second. Like, why you decide to turn after waiting? It's just so annoying. Then I have to wait behind them. Nah, people aren't that stupid. They may be homeless, but I don't think they're stupid. Because a lot of these homeless people are out there actually make some good money out there begging.
that's for sure, dude. I got people out by the Home Depot by me. They make about $100 a day.
Maybe more, especially if they're
Crazy,
addicted to drugs. They're for sure making a lot of money.
crazy.
They got to
$100
support
a
their
day
habits.
plus food, plus people, throwing food at them.
I don't think they care about the food as much more as they care about their drugs. So
There's a guy that plays guitar as we go past him. There's a woman that walks up and down. She's like, I got 4 kids. I'm sorry, I lost my job and this and that. Can you spare some money? And I'm like, I don't carry cash. And I see her
there's
on the
always the four
corner.
kids. That's their mom.
And then there's the one that
Like I
has
was at
actually the
work.
kids there. I hate the one that has the kids there. It's like a husband and wife, and they
I
got their
know
two kids
that one
there.
I don't really. I had this one lady when I was at work. I was in the mall just eating my lunch, and then she came up to me, my coworker, and started. Oh, I got her story about her and the kids. I'm like, okay, well, I don't see them, and I don't believe any. There's always the same story, and everybody turned it away except for these two girls. They were walking by the bank, and then she goes inside the bank and get some money out of the ATM. Like I don't know how much she gave her, but like I guess she fought for her lie. But hey, whatever, what you gotta do to survive.
Alexa, turn on Dragon.
So I'm over here at my final destination, Sean.
Final
I'm thinking,
destination. Don't get hit by some beam, some I beam flying from the sky into your car, knocking your head off. No final destination. It was a good movie, right? The first one.
no, didn't care for any of them. But anyways, I'm here at my final destination, so I figured we will have to end this pod.
Yeah, that's cool.
chaos.
Can't stand talking to you anyways. Hey, like and subscribe. Tell Hector go fuck himself. It's Jay Kuba or Kubas or whatever you want to call him. He's got many names. Some of them I can't mention. Some I can't say without a bleep in front of it. But seriously, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. How we can improve the whatever this is that we think that we're making. And then
We need to see Sean's cry more or throw up more or whatever,
yeah. What do you want to see more? Do you want to see more tears coming from my eye? Or do you see projectile vomit coming from my mouth? I don't think that's going to happen
They
anytime
can tell
soon.
if it's real or fake. That's for sure.
Did it look real? Because I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know, but man, it was real. That was some real ass shit.
Yeah. Looking real disgusting, but it's all good. But yeah, that was a good times. But I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. But thank you everybody for watching our podcast, me on the road and Sean at home. And I'll be seeing y'all later. All right, Sean.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to be the one that actually stops this. Hold on.
Yeah, I think so.
And